Yay! Hello, everyone. We are live. Welcome to our Wine Wednesday reading sprints with us lovely people. I'm Kate, the Almost Book Doctor, and I will let Casey start with the introductions.
Yeah, I'm Casey. My channel is TheEndPages. That's it.
I'm Andrew. My channel is Get Right On In.
I'm Gregory, and my channel is my name. And yes, I'm most known for being a Pegasus. And that's it.
He's very well known for being a Pegasus and a Dangus. I think I can say we're all fantasy readers for the most part. Andrew, you kind of branch out a little bit, but
yes, I do.
So how's it going, guys?
Good.
Grace is here. Yay.
Hi.
Hello.
Finished dinner. Here I am.
Right here. I am excited for you to be here. Finally, after weeks of trying.
I know. Also, don't mind the holes in my wall behind me. I was strategically hiding them with posters, and now the posters are down. Because I'm moving in like 3 days.
Yeah, same with my boxes. Just ignore those because I'm moving, right?
Okay, I understand. I get it.
Moving is stressful.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Yeah.
I think all of us but Gregor will have moved in the last like 2 months.
Yeah, what am I doing? How dare I stay in a house?
Stay in one place? What's that like?
Yeah.
Right?
For a long time. I don't think I've lived in the same place. Oh, what did I do? Oh, I just moved the screen. I haven't stayed in the same place for more than a year and a half for like the last 10 years of my life.
Wow.
Ben showed up. What up, Ben? Isn't it like your bedtime or something like that? Across the
midnight.
Oh, well, that's no big deal. If you have insomnia like me and routinely stay up until 2:30 in the morning or later.
Anita's here. I wonder if her campaign manager is also here.
Yeah, Anita, is your campaign manager here? Do you know where he is? You should know his whereabouts at all time.
Yep.
Hashtag Anita to co-host.
Yes. Yes. He betrayed me. That's all I'm going to say. But yeah.
Wait, you've been betrayed? Why?
Because he was on my side and now he is not. He has betrayed me. This is a long-standing joke. Also, he was mad at me for not reading the Broken Earth trilogy, but it's fine. It's fine if Anita doesn't do it. It's not okay if I don't.
Exactly.
Past 30 minutes. Oh well, we can live without him. Also, the Mafia. That's where he really betrayed me, is the Mafia.
I don't think I ever got a formal position in the Mafia.
We could find one for you very easily. What would your unique talents be?
I don't know. I feel like mine overlap somewhat with Kate's as the family pharmacist. But I don't know.
You do.
The Mafia needs a new fall guy, right? Because what happened to me? Something happened to me. I don't even know.
Everybody dunked on you? Now the Mafia needs a new fall guy?
Yeah.
Who was the mayor? Was it you or Andrew?
It was Andrew.
Andrew was the mayor.
Other Andrew.
Yes.
Also,
Andrew.
This Andrew is probably very confused because of the ridiculous lore that goes on in my Discord.
Yes.
I need to be on your Discord.
You should, because
I'm on it and I can't follow the lore. It's so deep.
It is.
That's because there's like 5 of us that are on there all the time, and it's a problem.
Like, as soon as I met Greg, I just like disappeared on Discord.
I have a position. Anita says I have a position.
Hey, Jen, she'll look it up. She's our like historian too. She knows all.
Okay,
Yeah, Anita will be like, "You said you would read this book, Greg. What happened?" Like, she knows everything I ever
She's the
said. on my
fact
Discord.
checker.
She calls me out on the fact that I never read anything or that I have I have like 8 things in my currently reading pile, and I call everyone a cinnamon roll. That's my
Yeah.
That reminded me, I think I have 5 books on my currently reading on Goodreads right now. Because like at the start of the month, I started The Blade Itself and Lord of Chaos. And then I realized that I was not going to be able to read. And then I stopped. And then it got late enough in the month that I was like, okay, I have to do the buddy reads. I can't read the books that I was going to read by myself. So now those are just there, just like chilling.
Like,
So
I get it, but people who can read multiple books at once, like, how does your brain work? I
can't do more than 2. I'm generally a 1 book at a time person.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I've tried, and it severely slows down my capability of reading because I feel like I can't really immerse myself in the one book. But lately I've just been trying to juggle things and like sort of being a bit of a mood reader. So if I'm in the mood for this one book, I have to go for it because I won't have time to read it another time. So right now I'm like, I think I have like 30 pages left of Skyward. And so I'm going to finish that before I study. And then I just started Dune last night. I promised Evie and other Andrew that I would read Dune.
There are too many.
There are too many, yes. You all need a nickname.
No such thing, excuse me, no such thing as too many Andrews.
Can we
That's
call you Beach Andrew?
Huh?
Can we call you Beach Andrew or something?
Yes. You can.
Is your new house near the beach?
Not like near, like about like 2 or 3 miles away. But I can't like see it outside or anything.
I miss being near the water. I feel so landlocked where I live right now.
Where are you?
I'm in the middle of Michigan, so
Oh, okay. You're not even near the lake.
here where I grew up, and then I went to college over here, and now I live like there, which is entirely too far away from the lakes.
Yes.
That's honestly how I feel in like living in London as well for school. Like it hasn't been a huge problem since I've gone home, like gone back to my parents in the summers and stuff. But London is not really near, like, I guess you only have to drive like an hour to get to a beach, which really isn't that bad. But
Wait, did you grow up on the beach?
no, I just like the GTA is pretty much entirely along Lake Ontario. So like you're never far from like the lake if you wanted to go see water or something.
What's the GTA?
The Greater Toronto Area.
Okay.
Sorry.
I was just Ben. Have you been in the States? So you've never like, well, not everyone in the States knows either. Michigan is a it looks like a mitten. That's why they call it the mitten. And so we use our hands to, we're ridiculous. It's fine.
I think my favorite comment, Kate, was when we were talking about how like close together we lived, and then Alan was like, I didn't know they had a London in Michigan.
Yes. I shared. I'm sorry. I had to scroll down. I did not see it. Like, does not alert me.
Totally fine.
He has shown up. He has shown his face. Hi, Lana.
They found me. Oh no.
That's nicer. There we go.
Hello.
Hi, Armin. Which is his real name if you guys don't know. His name is not Channing Tatum.
Also, I feel like I should not announce Anitha because Channing Tatum is enjoying being her campaign manager so much. I feel like it would deprive him.
I agree. I think it would.
He needs to continue campaigning.
Yep.
Maybe he can make stickers and buttons and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, I want a lawn sign.
A wine sign.
Yeah.
Anitha for co-host. She will bring wine. Speaking of wine, I actually don't have a drink. Greg, do you have wine?
I do not have wine. I have better than wine. Pink champagne.
What? Is there a special occasion, or are you just being bougie?
Yeah. Well, the occasion is Katie was talking about, she reminded me of all the cheap alcohol I bought in college, and then I saw the cheap brand of champagne that we always would get. So
was it like the bubbly brand champagne or whatever the heck it is?
It's called Andres.
Oh,
yes.
Andre.
Yes. Oh God, that's bad memories.
Yep.
Oh, Grace, you're a liaison in the mafia family.
Yes, I'm
You're like our press secretary.
I'm not the fall guy.
Have you seen Criminal Minds?
I used to watch it, but it's been a while.
You're like JJ before she like went into the FBI, all pretty and blonde and like does all like the upfront stuff, so everybody loves her. And doesn't get grossed out by all the creepy evil stuff that happens behind the scenes. You're JJ.
I mean, I don't know about the implications of that for you guys, but
we're a very good mafia. We have a cannoli side business. Ask Pete. Mm-hmm. Casey, we'll have to figure out what your bounty is so we can get you a spot in the mafia family.
I need a role.
You do.
Absolutely.
How are you, Sharon?
I'm good. How are you guys?
I think we're doing okay.
Hi, Andrew.
Hello, Sharon. You see where you're gonna come and hang out all the time?
I see that. Yeah, that is so awesome.
Thanks. I'll invite you to my little housewarming party when I throw it down over here.
No tequila.
Go on YouTube Live and make everybody jealous.
Yeah, yes, you will.
Just being a nerd.
So what are we all reading tonight? We can just kind of go around. I'll go last.
I'm reading Malice.
Oh my God, it's so
Starting
good.
it tonight.
Oh, Casey, I read 400 pages on Sunday
Really?
and finished it.
I am so excited to start this. Everyone
It's so
except maybe one person seems to love this book, and so I have to read it. I have to know.
AKA Greg.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I know four now.
Yes.
So
We're
Kid
multiplying.
Trina DNF'd it.
There are dozens
Klaus.
of us.
Klaus says it's like horrific writing.
Oh no.
It's bad dialogue. I'll say that.
It got better though. Actually, I never determined whether it got better or whether it just stopped bothering me, but I think it got better.
Well, I loved it.
It's passable dialogue. If you like the rest of it, it's like fine, I think.
Well, we'll see.
Uh-oh, Jake.
Yeah.
Oh, Jake.
Growler.
Oh
That
no.
doesn't bode well. Why? Tell us in the comments why. Nightmare.
Oh, that's so good, Lana. I love Nightmare.
Is that the one that Wizard Andrew is always talking about? Nightmareland Chronicles, or is that?
Oh, no, two
By
different things.
Daniel Barnett.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Daniel Barnett.
I
Yeah.
haven't read it.
Andrew, did you get an Arc of Shade too?
Yeah, I did.
Leslie and I are going to read it in September if you want to join us.
Okay. I read the first chapter.
Is it good?
Yeah, it was good.
Ooh. Greg, what are you reading?
I have to read. I've read like no nonfiction this month, so I have to actually read.
Oh,
Where-
no.
Wait, that was on the list 2 weeks ago.
It was, yes, and I don't think I've read any since then. I always put this on, like I'm like, yeah, I'm reading this, but then I like don't, especially on Wine Wednesday, because it's like, wait, what is this like real world economic stuff? And then
And now you're going to drink champagne while reading about economics?
yes, yep. I meant to read all of this before like the communist thing or whatever, Communist Manifesto live show or whatever, but
everyone should watch because it was really great. Just saying. Actually, I'll put a link to it.
it's pretty long, so
It is, but it's really interesting. And there's a good dynamic between all the co-hosts. So shut up, Greg.
He's going to read Capital with a comic book inside, right? It's just
yes, yep. You're clearly reading Channing Tatum's comments, if that's what you think.
Oh no, I didn't see that.
All right, Andrew, what you reading?
Right now I'm still working, so I'm just gonna keep working for the day. Or I mean, if I finish while we're on here, though, I am currently listening to "Trespassing Across America." It is a travel book about this guy who hiked the Keystone Pipeline, and
Ooh.
pretty good. I did this like trip around America myself a few years ago, but like driving. But I did backpack around New Zealand as well, so it just kind of like reminded me of all of my stuff.
Did you see the Hobbit houses?
Yeah, I did. You've not seen? Do you not follow me on Instagram?
I don't think so. I have to. Is it the
On
same?
my birthday, I posted like my throwback picture to Hobbiton because I went for my 26th birthday to
They
there.
are awesome pictures.
New Zealand was a good time. I would like to go back as soon as I am allowed to.
Understandable.
Okay, now I'm following you.
Okay.
Grace, what are you reading?
I am reading Sunland Ascents.
Yay!
Which honestly is just really funny because I don't think Joanna or Evie are here. Well, Joanna's probably asleep, but that we were supposed to read Fireborn, and my ambition is to finish this and Fireborn by the end of the month. But in the Fireborn buddy read chat, I was like, I'm either going to read this or this. And they both were like, oh my God, you have to read Sunland. So I'm like, you're both telling me not to do the buddy reads.
Because Sunland's so good.
It's been really good so far. I'm like 130 pages in, and I really like it.
Ooh, you'll have to message me and tell me like what's happening, because I'm curious. I love it. I love Sunland. Sharon?
Well, funny enough, I am reading Senlin and Empire in Black and Gold.
Ooh. Ooh.
So I was listening to Empire in Black and Gold and then reading Senlin. So we shall see.
I really wanted to get to Empire of Black and Gold this month, but I like way overestimated the amount of time that I was going to have to do anything other than study. So I'm going to be happy with my 2 books and my 1/3 of The Count of Monte Cristo that I have finished. So.
I have not finished The Count of Monte Cristo. I do have to work on that one too.
It was slow going for me, but I really enjoyed it. Like, I really love his writing, even though it's a little wordy and like long-winded, because hello dog, sorry. Because he was paid by the word because of the way it was printed.
Oh.
It's almost like the end of every chapter feels like a little bit of a cliffhanger, and it reminds me of when I used to watch Pretty Little Liars, and the end of every episode was like this creepy thing that made you want to watch the next one, and then you just couldn't stop, and that's how I feel like reading. Oh, good night, Armin. Thanks for stopping by. Oops, wait. Okay, there we go. I am reading Dune and finishing Skyward. I have like 40 pages left of Skyward, and it goes really fast, so I'm hoping to finish it in our first sprint, which we should start in 2 minutes because it will be 7:20. And do you guys want to do a 30-minute sprint, and then we can probably start reading again or start talking again at 7:50? Cool.
Works for me.
Because we are going to read this time. Greg, you are not derailing us. We're not derailing us.
Yep.
Okay, what up, Alan?
Oh, hey, Alan, what's going on?
Yay.
Still reading your faves.
Oh, that's true. Yes. You must tell Alan.
I didn't really like plan it or anything. I just noticed that I had like read Guards this summer, and now I was starting Sunland, and I'm like, it's definitely an unofficially Alan sponsored like reading month.
I've had those before.
Yeah, Great, that was mine too, because I finished Greatcoats and started Malice.
Yeah. It's perfect.
Not intentional, but
yes.
Yep, we're all on the Alan bandwagon now.
The Alan
propaganda machine.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, is Ben going to sleep too? Good night, Ben. Wow. I keep pressing the wrong thing.
We're losing all of Europe.
We are, but that happens. It's kind of late there, so.
It's because they don't like us.
Oh.
Banners.
They could just choose to be in a different time zone.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's wrong with them? Freedom of choice. Come on.
Yeah.
Ben's going to ascribe to the Eastern Standard Time or whatever the heck this is right now.
Yeah. Yes. I vote Eastern Standard Time.
Yep. Best time.
Okay.
Not for Andrew and I.
All right, guys. Let's do a reading sprint and actually be productive this time. And we will see you all at 50. So
yeah, I'll be back in a few. It's still the end of the workday, so I got to go finish up a couple things.
Okay.
I know. Bye.
Happy reading.
Happy reading. I've got to get the champagne.
Hello, everyone. Oh, hey. Look who showed up. Potato is here.
Oh my god.
She showed up. Yay, both her and Armin came. It's like miracle day. And now she left. She'll be back because we're actually reading.
She was like, "Oh, Greg's here. Boo."
That's what siblings do to you, Greg.
Yes, that's true.
I've got to say, I usually am like, yeah, we're done with the sprint. We can talk for 5 minutes. But I'm like, no, I must finish. I'm in the Sanderlanch. It's a problem.
Oh my god.
Things have happened. Oh. But yes. How is everyone's books? How much did you guys read?
I got to page 34.
Nice.
So yeah.
I read I think I read exactly 20 pages. Yeah, 20.
I made dentist appointments and finished work.
Hey, that's important too.
Yes, especially when everybody in the house has to have their wisdom teeth out.
All of them?
All 3 teenagers, yeah.
Oof.
Ow. That's not going to be fun at all.
Yep. No, like, have them do it all at once.
Like in the same day, and then everyone's just...
Yes, and then we're all done. Yeah.
That's one way to do it.
It could be a really interesting vlog.
You should do it. You should do it. It would be unique. Amanda wants to know what we're all reading. I'm finishing Skyward.
I am not reading The Talisman, Amanda. I am still writing for the day. Still working.
It's being productive.
Yes, and Amanda, if I do finish my work, no, I'm listening to a travel book on audio. That's what you missed earlier.
Andrew, I'm gonna reread Dark Tower in the fall.
Oh, you should. I just reread it with Leslie.
I know. Because I read it as it came out, so like each book there was such a...
It's so good.
Yeah.
I have to read Wizard and Glass soon, but it's been like 2 years since I read The Wastelands, and so part of me is like, should I reread the first 3 books, or will I be okay? Because like Wizard and Glass is a big like flashback. So
I mean, I feel like you should at least brush up on book 3 before you read book 4, just because of how it ends and how it starts.
I remember book 2 very well because
that's because book 2 is killer.
I do. Drawing of the Three is probably my favorite so far.
But you don't even know.
I don't even know. So I
read the whole thing 3 times and I don't even know.
I've been told by people that the 6th one is the weakest. Song of Susanna.
But I don't get it. I don't get what people say
You
that.
don't?
I really don't. Lucy and I were just talking about this actually as she was reading it. I was like, I mean, it's not the best book in the series, but I don't understand like the heat that it gets. You know what I mean?
This might be controversial, but I feel like none of them can be as bad as the Gunslinger.
That's what I think personally. I don't like the Gunslinger really much at all.
I had to reread that book. That book is small.
Yeah, it took me like 4 times to get through it. Yeah.
4 tries to get through this one book. It was ridiculous.
See, look, another Andrew agrees. See, the Andrew power here.
Andrew power. I said there's so many of you.
Oh, good.
But not too many.
Thank you.
Agrees. Amanda liked the Gunslinger, but she's weird, so.
Have you watched? Didn't they do like a movie with Idris
Elba? Oh, it's horrible.
Awful. Trying to do all 7 books in one 90-minute movie and eliminating 95% of the characters. No, not having it.
Wait,
yeah, it was
they
horrible.
do all of the books in one movie?
Yeah.
That's insane. That's insane.
I didn't even finish it. I got 50 minutes in. I was like, I have 20 minutes left, and no.
Supposed to be doing, or did they scrap the TV show?
I have no idea what's going on because COVID changed so many things.
Grace, question.
Yeah, I have not read Sunland before. This is my first time, and I'm on page 150. So I'm really liking it. It's very good.
Have you gotten to the beer me go rounds yet?
Oh yeah, I'm past that. We're in the
Which ringdom? Just say 1, 2, or 3.
3. We're in 3.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I'm so excited. Ooh, and
We've been in 3 for a bit.
You have been?
Things are getting interesting right now.
Oh, okay. I'm excited for you.
That book has been like sitting in my Amazon shopping cart for like a week, and I just keep looking at it like.
Okay, I mean, like,
do it.
Obviously, I'm liking it, so I will encourage you. But at the same time, I did not realize that this book is only 400 pages long. So, like, super easy to read, in my opinion.
Oh no, I'm gonna click it.
Click it.
All right, I'm gonna click it. I just needed the tiniest.
Go.
The Heart of the Sphinx is probably one of the best books I've read all year, and I'm halfway through The Hod King, but I just can't like devote my time to it right now because I really need to be able to like think about it while I'm reading it because I have a lot of conspiracy theories about these books.
Now that I've started this, I can definitely see what makes you have so many conspiracy theories about these books because things are just weird, like in a good way, but they're weird.
You got to tell me what you think, like what you think's going to happen next, because I want to know what other people thought as they were reading compared to what I was thinking. So.
Okay, I don't tend to be good at theories, but I will tell you what I think.
I have placed the order.
Yes, Casey, yes.
That's all I needed was like one person to be like, yeah, maybe.
Unless you're Alan and you get angry when any book is over 400 pages. Because he gets ridiculously mad. That's why he hasn't finished, is it Hero of Ages that he said?
Yeah, he was saying that, I think.
Yeah. Casey, are you reading Sanderson?
Yeah, I've read a good amount.
Have you finished Starlight Archive yet?
No, I finished Oathbringer like literally last week.
Oh my god, wait, what did you think of the Oathbringer Sanderlanche?
Yes.
Because I sobbed during the last 150 pages.
Yeah.
I didn't sob, but it was really intense. Like I read that thing just like I was like, well, I'm not getting up for the last 200 pages of this book.
Exactly.
It's just happening.
Right? Oh.
That's why I didn't want to stop our reading sprint because I'm at like 93% of this book and like stuff is going down right now and it's bad.
Don't you love how in a Stormlight book 90% is like basically you still have 150 pages left?
Yes. Yeah. But just wait, Casey, until you read Rhythm of War. I can't wait for you to get to the Sanderlanche at the end of that book.
I think I'm gonna try to do it in October.
Andrew has opinions.
You didn't like Rhythm of War? No. He's like, this isn't the crowd for that.
Get out.
I didn't not like Rhythm of War. Rhythm of War was just not my favorite in the Stormlight Archive at all.
Okay, that's fair. Which one is your favorite?
Words of Radiance.
I knew the answer to that one.
Yeah, that is the correct answer.
It's an amazing book. But I do need to reread all of them. They are up in the shelves. I bought Rhythm of War when it came out, but I had read the first 3 just through the library, but I got the trilogy for my birthday. So reread the whole.
I haven't read them
until 2023, and I'm going to read it slowly to prepare.
I read the first 3 last year, and I read them in mass market paperbacks, which they're literally bricks.
That's what I have for the first.
Yeah, because I think I did similar to you. Like I bought Rhythm of War when it came out, but obviously it was in hardcover. So what I did was I actually asked my parents for the first 3 in hardcover for Christmas, and so now I have the set.
I have
the
biggest pet peeve. 1 second.
Yeah.
Reading
the titles.
Blade itself. Who was that? Was someone here reading Blade itself?
Grace was.
I think Grace was earlier.
Yeah, I'm like 85 pages into the Blade itself, and then I had to abandon it earlier this month. Not abandon, sorry, like just pause. Like I'm gonna read it. I was liking it, but
you were on a break.
What's your pet peeve?
All of the titles are this way. Even I have the first one in paperback and the rest of them in hardback, and all of the titles are written this way, except Words of Radiance. And it drives me crazy.
My Way of Kings has it written like that as well.
I have literally the opposite problem. Look at this.
Yeah, that's how my Way of Kings looks, Greg.
Yeah.
I'm too lazy to go get my books off my shelf in my other room. So.
Every time I look at this, I get upset a little bit.
I think, yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
That's weird.
Oh, weird.
You didn't need to do that. You could have just done it right. I don't understand.
I don't understand that either.
Greg, that's a very fancy champagne flute you got right there.
Yes. Yep.
Just
I've not
wine
used
to
this since I graduated from college. So
it's really a
Wow.
special occasion.
yep, exactly. It's
I
only
had to get
Wednesday once a
coffee.
week, as my college friends would say.
Exactly.
Just
I'm going
drinking
full
wine
steam.
directly out of a coffee mug.
Grace
Yes.
is so familiar.
Oh, it's
to
okay.
you.
Is that a plant cell?
That is a plant cell. And
Got that cell wall.
yeah, it does. And then there's some deoxyribonucleic acid.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
Stop laughing at me, Greg.
That is funny.
I
That is
love
very funny.
science. I have all the different science mugs.
I'm laughing with you, not at you.
I have one that says it has like the no sign on top of scientific illiteracy, and that's my favorite mug.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Also, yeah, we're nerds.
We are.
Part of my theory of why I liked Rhythm of War so much is because all the Navani science stuff, I was
Yes.
like,
I figured out that that's why I love Sanderson so much, because especially Stormlight Archive, because of all his extremely hard magic systems. I like knowing why things happen. I don't like it when it's just like, oh, there's magic because magic. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just like having a reason for it, and the allomancy and all the laws around allomancy and investiture and everything. It's just so much fun, and I have theories about that.
Angela's here in the chat.
Yes.
I actually commented on one of her videos the other day, the Mistborn one, where I said, like, oddly enough, going into Mistborn, I was scared that I wasn't going to like allomancy because of how well defined it was, but allomancy ended up just being, like, I think my favorite maybe magic system ever. I don't know. It's between Mistborn and Stormlight, to be honest, but
I like Stormlight a little bit more, but I think that's just because I love Kaladin so much. So.
Wait, right back off. I'll hide you.
no,
You'll have to fight.
we can have a three-way fight over Kaladin.
I'll hide you. I've fought many a woman.
We'll be fighting in the ring, and then he'll just jump in. And be
He
like,
must.
Honor is dead, but I'll see what I can do.
You can have. You can sit on his shoulder all the time, and I'll just take care of him while he's losing.
You'll be Syl.
No, you'll be Syl.
Oh, I'll be Syl.
You can be.
You know, there are people that shit Syl and Kaladin.
I can be
It's
Adolin.
very weird. It's very weird.
You can have Adolin. I don't want Adolin.
I want Adolin. I love Adolin so much.
Oh, I was saying I was gonna
He
be
is the
Adolin.
cinnamon
Oh,
roll.
yeah, go. One of you can take him. One of you.
Leave him for me. It's fine.
Adolin is the cinnamon roll. He's the cinnamoniest roll of any cinnamon roll that has ever existed, and I will die on that hill.
Wow.
I've progressively liked Adolin more every book.
Oh,
He's a cinnamon roll that could kill you. He is a good boy.
we have a guest.
Aww.
Oh.
Hello. What up, dog?
She's just decided to come hang out. I don't know why.
What a cutie.
Yeah. She's been sitting here the whole time, but you guys couldn't see her.
Baron, you haven't read any Sanderson at all?
No.
What?
No.
We clearly haven't bullied you enough.
No.
No, I'm in. Yeah, nope.
All right. Well,
I gotta get there, but
It's okay.
this has just put a damper in our friendship. So
Start with Victoria.
I will read Mistborn first.
You can read any of them. Read Warbreaker. That one's
Actually, I kind of agree with Angela.
I mean,
actually.
I do own Warbreaker. I own Way of Kings, and I own the whole Mistborn trilogy.
I mean, I would definitely recommend starting with Warbreaker over Way of Kings. I don't think Way of Kings is a good first Brandon Sanderson book.
That's what I read first.
Alonzo.
It was the first one that I tried to read, and with like 5 prologues, I just had a really hard time. and then
I like all the prologues. People give
kind of like
I
trust.
really liked them too. Like, I can understand why people don't, but I was like, oh, what's going on here? Oh, what's going on here? And I was just very excited.
Exactly. We should probably not keep talking about Brandon Sanderson though, because we're gonna accidentally spoil something for someone. But I do.
Didn't that almost happen last week too?
Yes, it did.
You guys almost, yes.
You can't start Greg and I talking about Brandon Sanderson and then assume we're not going to keep talking.
And then you guys were like, oh no, this isn't a spoiler, and someone in the chat was like, I think it was Alan, right? It was like,
oh, because Pete was in there, wasn't
it? It was Pete. Yeah. Someone was like, that is such a spoiler.
But I agree with Angela. Starting with Elantris is a good move because Elantris was his first published work, and the prose and everything's not like as good as his other stuff, I think. So if you start with that and you don't like have to go back to it, I don't think that you will like it as much as a lot of people do. Like
I started with Elantris and I really enjoyed it, and like now that I've read the other things, I'm like, yeah, it's not as good, but at the time it was so good. So like I do think that's the move.
And I think Elantris, then Mistborn, then Warbreaker, then Stormlight Archive is like a good progression, because I think in terms of like quality, but also like Mistborn feels more YA than the other ones do. Mm-hmm. So
that's almost exactly what I did. I think I read Warbreaker between Way of Kings and Words of Radiance, but other than that was like the exact order I went in.
I read the Cosmere in the stupidest order.
Me too.
Like, I read all of the Stormlight Archive, including Edge Dancer. I haven't read Dawnshard though.
Girlfriend, you didn't read Dawnshard before you read Rhythm of War?
No, I know that you're supposed to. And I didn't read Warbreaker before either, but I read all of the Stormlight Archive, and then I read Elantris, and then I read Warbreaker. Wait, is that right? Yeah, then I read Warbreaker, then I read Mistborn.
That's a choice.
That is a choice. I had to stop in the middle of Oathbringer. I got like halfway through and I was like, wait, I should have read another book. And I just stopped, and then I read Warbreaker, and then I went back and finished Oathbringer.
I did that with Edge Dancer because I realized that you were supposed to read it between Words of Radiance and Oathbringer, right? Yeah. Yes. And then I like ordered it online, waited for it to come, read it, and then started Oathbringer.
Apparently, Warbreaker before Words of Radiance in publication order, but hey, not gonna stuff over.
I wasn't really aware that I was doing it wrong until after, and then I was like, well, it's kind of already done now.
Mm-hmm. So you four really can't stop talking about Brandon Sanderson.
That's the thing with his stuff, though. It like makes you.
You wouldn't know if you knew, okay? If you know, Sharon.
You will know.
You will know. I mean,
I will know something.
Ago, Sharon, which is still like, having met you in person, I'm still so surprised at some of the things that you actually read.
Why is that?
Like the creepy horror stuff?
The creepy horror stuff.
Yeah.
Did you ever read Psycho? Because I'm in the middle of that book right now, and it's like...
It's disturbing.
It's a lot to take in.
It's a lot.
The American Psycho?
Yeah. It's a lot to take
After watching the movie, I don't think I really want to read the book.
I'm with Grace on that.
She bought it for me because I do little like book to movie comparisons sometimes. So she bought it for me as like an option. So now I'm reading the book and I'm just like, I don't know if I can like go full.
Dude, you read Perfume.
I did read Perfume.
Oh, you guys have read Perfume?
Yeah, I did. I've seen the movie too. That's going to be another one that I did. But yeah, Perfume was also really intense.
Wait, isn't Alan Rickman in the movie version?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Oh God, I don't know if I want to watch that. The book was so messed up.
The book, but the movie, it's good. The movie's really good as well. The movie did a pretty good job. I think American Psycho is more disturbing than Perfume.
It's humanity disturbing.
The end of Perfume is really gross, though. Less gross.
Okay, we went here a couple weeks ago, and Kate had nightmares.
Yes. No. We will. Yes. Okay. Potato says that she loves horror novels as well.
I don't even know what Perfume is, and I'm getting the sense that I don't want to know.
So Perfume, there's the main character is a man who is born like he doesn't have any body odor. Like his body doesn't create any odor, but he has this insane sense of smell, and he is like moved to find the perfect scent, and his version of the perfect scent is scent of a woman, and so he is like a serial killer and kills women to like distill them into scents and like create.
Oh.
Yeah, it's super gross and hard.
He does.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No,
I think
thanks.
The movie, I saw the movie before I even knew it was a book. And I mean, Kate, you know the end. But yeah, the first time I saw that in a movie, I was like, what is actually happening? It makes so much more sense in the book, though. And in the movie, it doesn't, I guess, really talk about him not having a scent of his own, which is like his main driving force in the book. But in the movie, it like really did not go over the fact that he was doing what he was doing just because he couldn't smell his own self. But it was also like that really weird, like we can't smell ourselves, you know what I mean? So like it was such a weird thing to like think about, because it's like if you change your soap or your perfume or your whatever, then you can smell it on yourself for a couple of days, but then you just get used to this.
We've alternating opinions now. Jake needs to and Amanda's like, absolutely not.
But Jake is the ultimate King fan. So
2 types of people.
For Tim Potato, yes, he tries to create a perfume out of the dead women.
After he takes care of them first.
He's trying to create, he's utilizing multiple women's scents to come together to make one perfect.
Casey's like, I'm tapping out. No.
It's fine. No, thank you.
I read this way too young. I think I was like 16 when I read this book. So it was.
Oh, that's disturbing.
That would be scarring.
It was. It was bad. But yeah, I don't know if I'm ever gonna watch the movie. I really love Alan Rickman, and I don't need to taint his memory with that movie.
Why does he play the main character?
I don't know, but
Alan Rickman is not the main character. No,
he's not. Okay, well that's good.
The dad. He's Laura's dad.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch Sense and Sensibility later because I need Colonel Brandon version of Alan Rickman instead of thinking about perfume anymore.
You should watch Die Hard.
I mean,
oh my God, one of my favorite movies ever.
Okay, did I put
Is it a Christmas movie?
It is a Christmas movie.
I agree.
I think I put it in my Jeopardy predictions video, but at one point I turned Klaus into Hans Gruber.
Oh, I remember that. I think, yeah.
I thought I was so clever, you know, because he's German. But
now I have that image in my head. Yeah.
Yes.
I've never seen Die Hard.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine and all the Die Hard references.
You have not seen Die Hard?
You haven't read Brandon Sanderson. Get off me.
You haven't seen Die Hard? It's like a Christmas movie.
Die Hard
Dude,
is
come on.
amazing.
I haven't either, so.
Okay, see?
I've just drawn an X across you there.
Well, good.
Never watched it,
We've
I read about it.
We're out, Sharon. Our friendship is going great.
Oh, we have another pro Die Hard Christmas movie
Yes.
fan. Yes. Die Hard and Star Wars are my Christmas movies.
Original Star Wars?
Original Star Wars, yes. Including the Christmas special. Because
I've never seen the Christmas special.
oh, Joe, you are in for a treat, my friend.
All right, she put the sign up. So I guess this, and it wasn't Greg this time. He barely got 2 words in.
I was muted for like 5 minutes and didn't even realize, because I always mute when I pour the drink, or else everyone's like, "Why are you doing this?" And then I tried to unmute, but apparently it didn't unmute. So I was talking a few times, and I'm like, "Why?" Yeah. But yeah.
I said too much champagne already. It's time to cut them off.
Yep.
I have never seen this movie.
I don't think I've seen that.
I've heard of it.
You're going to say that now. Alan's going to go crazy in those comments down there.
Oh no.
Schwarzenegger
one where he's like,
I don't know what you're talking about. And so now he's going to go crazy.
I like White Christmas. That's my favorite one. With like
It's a good one.
Greg's seen a movie. Oh my God.
I've seen a movie. It's happened.
It's a musical too.
It is. Yeah. I think that's like one of the first movies I like consciously remember seeing. That and Lion King and like Toy Story.
Yeah, you haven't seen The Little Mermaid. Don't talk Disney to me.
I've definitely never seen this movie. I just Googled it.
You mad?
Ouch.
Yes.
Ouch, Kate.
Elf, I feel like Elf is kind of one of those ones that people either love or they hate and find horrifically annoying.
Who hates Elf?
People who think that Will Ferrell's annoying.
Yeah, but like
I like
he's good
Elf.
in that.
It's a good movie.
I was on Team Buddy, so we were the ones with the annoying memes the entire reindeer game. So
You were, oh my gosh. I like using the really weird quotes from Elf that, like, if you haven't seen the movie 10 million times, you won't understand. Elvis, see, I knew this was going to be his opinion.
Ooh.
oh,
Mhm. Yep.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Elf in
my
years.
favorites, but it's good.
Yeah, it's solid.
Yes.
Although I can see how someone would say it's overrated. Take that back, Alan, though. It is not the Murderbot of Christmas movies.
Yeah.
oh, that's right. Alan didn't like Murderbot, did he?
Words have been.
He thought it was okay, I think.
No.
Was it more than 400 pages?
No.
I will
It
watch
was-
Elf for Zoe Deschanel's version of Baby It's Cold Outside.
I
Like,
know.
that's my favorite part of the whole movie. I love her.
I don't know if I can actually pick a favorite Christmas movie.
The
But
Holiday.
one that I watch every year with my mom is The Polar Express. So that one's kind of like
Oh,
a
that's sweet.
tradition.
Like the animated one?
Yeah.
Or the quasi?
I mean, nothing tops It's a Wonderful Life. So I still cry every time I watch it.
I've never seen that one either.
Home Alone, yes.
Home
And
Alone
Drake.
True.
is good. Home
That
Alone
was
is great. There's this really silly, like, little kids straight to VHS movie that I watched when I was a kid about two teddy bears who want to find a Christmas tree for their people because they get stuck in this cabin in the middle of the night on Christmas Eve, and that's just so cute. There's like a talking compass and a talking flashlight, and it's like a half hour long, and I watch it every year because it's just so cute.
Oh, you know what's other short ones are the really old stop motion like claymation
Reindeer Rudolph?
Rudolph
Mhm.
and
What's
what's
the
it
word?
called? Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
and they
love-
without a Santa Claus.
I watch those every year.
We don't talk about snow misers or heat misers on this channel.
Yes, we do, actually.
No.
Team Snow Miser, best team.
No.
Snow Miser won.
Greg?
Don't listen to any.
You can't.
God. Immediately.
This is what you get, Greg. This is what you get for that propaganda bull.
It's absolutely kicked.
This is cancel culture. My free speech. It's being.
I'm just picturing the Alan gif that's like, I put someone on mute.
Oh no, Alan. Okay, I won't remove you anymore, Greg. I'm sorry. But it made potatoes night, so I feel like
Fuck that up to a win.
Fake news.
I told you, you were all on the far right. You have to do your Trump impression.
Yeah, that's true. Yep. Yeah,
Blah,
Team
blah.
Snow Miser really was the far right of the readathon, weren't they?
You have to say that in your Trump accent. That's when you declare, anytime you declare a Snow Miser victory, it has to be in the Trump voice. And that will keep you from doing it because you hate the Trump voice.
That's true.
Oh, he's made a
Just-
hashtag.
yeah.
Hashtag justice. Okay, we should read in 1 moment, in 1 minute, so that we can come back again at 50. So we'll do another reading sprint.
I could just imagine Potato laughing just
She
for
is.
like
She's
10
cackling.
minutes. Yes.
Yes. Hashtag justice for Greg. The injustice of being kicked off of a live show.
All of the pages were read. There were so many pages read. They had to print more pages from Amazon
To be read.
to be read. Yes.
Oh God.
Yeah, we read more pages than writers could write pages.
Aren't
I'm
you
sorry,
glad me and Grace?
but my only memory of reindeer games is Andrew reading it at 3 times speed, and then
You
Pennywise.
get mad at me when I use the voice, and then you keep bringing it back up, and then
Alan's joining you.
More than has ever been read before. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, potato. It is an attempt at a Trump impression.
Oh, is that what that was?
There was an attempt.
It's even better that they don't know.
I'm not putting my heart and
You're
soul
not.
into
You're
it.
not.
I can't do it on demand. It's got to come naturally.
Spontaneous
It
drunkenness.
has to be the right atmosphere.
Yeah, the right moment.
Oh, lots of memories. I can't wait to do.
Greg is drunk.
We're gonna go back to the aw comment. I can't wait for the next readathon, guys.
I didn't really follow a lot of people on BookTube back in I didn't know reindeer games really was a thing until Alan's video announcing that they won.
It's fake history.
I don't know. I just thought it was funny that he fooled so many people because I was based on who Alan is as a person, this is obviously a joke.
I legitimately thought that Team Snowmiser won for quite some time. Yes, Greg has not seen The Little Mermaid. Now we should all shame him. Sorry.
Wait, really?
Yes, he has not.
How?
I've heard all the songs, so I feel like I've maybe seen it.
Well, that's a bit better than not seeing at all.
Okay, it is 8:21, so we're going to read, and Greg can think about what he's done. And get removed again from the next gap time.
I'm in a perpetual state of thinking of what I've done.
Yes. Birdie, don't bark. Don't bark. Shush. All right, back at 50. Everyone enjoy their books and happy reading.
Happy reading.
Don't forget to mute yourselves, guys. Hey guys, it's that time again. Anybody else get whiplash from their books?
Anybody else do what?
Get whiplash from their books? I just went from crying to laughing my face off in like 3 pages.
Well,
I've never cried in a book
nicer.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I love this book. I love this book.
I got 15 pages done.
Yay!
I got 24 this time.
Wow, Anita, you only have 7 pages left. How is it? Tell us.
Oh, wow.
That's cool. I read another 2 chapters. Is Sister Gregory back?
Blessed be the fruit.
It's not Sister Gregory unless you have the thing. You have to like, yes.
I don't have my white blanket, so it doesn't work.
This will have to do.
Yes, this will have to do.
Sister Gregory of the Revolution.
This is actually a Patriots blanket.
Oh, boo! Go away then. We don't like.
Oh, we're Patriots.
You asked for it
But
specifically.
you guys, you have to see how pretty this is. Look at this bottle.
Oh.
That is pretty.
And like the bottom.
Is it wine?
It is. It's pink wine.
That's
Best
all we
wine.
need to know.
It's Grenache, Syrah, and Cinsault.
Potato is determined to use her Kindle until Amazon rips it from her cold, dead hands.
Understandable. I wouldn't want to do anything for Amazon.
Well, she has a really old, I don't want to say really old, but like one of the older models, and they just said that they're stopping any sort of support for it, so you can no longer download new things to it because they're not even going to let it connect to the internet anymore. Hey, Pete.
Oh, hey,
Hi,
Pete.
Pete.
What up?
Hello.
Oh, here we go. It's not Sister Greg, it's Greg the Prophet.
It's Darth Greg.
Greg.
Are you cold, Greg?
Yeah, I always get cold.
Your house is like freezing anyway.
It's true.
It's the oldest model potato. Oh, the chef, yes.
I guess that makes sense why it's getting too old for internet support if it's the oldest one.
I'm worried mine is going to get to there, but now that I have my iPad, I don't really...
I'm the same, Kate. I have everything on my iPad.
Yeah, that's what I'm using mine for as well.
Oh, Grace, Casey, Andrew.
Nice.
Good.
I had it, and I was like, I have to stick it on something. And I was like, I have to put it. No one in my class has any idea what it is.
I don't know what it is.
Rude.
Sad. But I know. And so if someone is like, oh, I know what that is, and be like, let's be friends. Be my friend. We'll be
Exactly.
friends.
Stickers
What
are
is
a good
it?
indicator of that.
This is, Sharon, this is the Bridge 4 symbol. And when you read Stormlight Archive, you will understand what that is.
Okay.
And just exactly
Yeah,
what it
because
means.
it's my man.
Our man. Our man.
Did I stutter? I don't remember stuttering. I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
Kaladin Stormblast is like, why are we back on this subject?
You brought it. You said Bridge 4.
Because he is like,
Kaladin is everyone's man.
he's everyone's man.
No, he's not.
He is the handsome, strong, sad boy with the tragic backstory that like rises above, but still is like wounded and hurt, and who just
He's honorable and noble
Yes.
and kind.
Thing I need.
yes. He's everybody's book boyfriend.
If he's not just as messed up as Kaladin in the real life, I don't want him.
Andrew, that is called a red flag.
I know, right?
That's like saying if he's not Moash, I don't want him.
This is a treated as a slave.
He's back calling you.
Potatoes
He's back.
best. Ew.
Unless
calling
he's
you on
still
spoilers.
sitting on his shoulder, I don't want him.
That's the tequila talking. Sorry.
How is that? You find all that out about Kaladin in like the first 10 pages of his POV. Oh, Greg, you need a fan in your office apparently.
I have a fan.
But it's not blowing in the wind. Mine is majestically blowing in the wind, apparently.
Yep.
Yeah, you've got that really nice, light little like breeze going.
It's because it's with curly hair. It's like the best on day one, and so it just dried, and I look like Hermione Granger in like the 4th movie instead of the 1st movie, which is like a good thing because when it gets more humid and I just turn into a frog.
I can relate.
Yes.
With the curly.
Yep. And this piece will not get off my face.
This is what my hair looks like when it dries.
That's it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Andrew, good, because there are too many people who want him anyway.
Yeah.
If you guys all fight over Kaladin enough, does that leave Adolin for me? Because that's all I want.
Yeah.
You have to fight. That would be a spoiler.
Yes, it would.
Like if we keep going, I won't even have to read it.
Don't just say it that way. Potato, no, you don't. No, you don't. Do you know how much maintenance this is? Do you know how many products I own for my hair? Do you know how long it takes to dry? Like 3 hours.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You have apparently a challenger, Casey.
Or alternatively, I found someone else with taste.
Ooh, ow.
Ooh.
Nice.
Who's had the tequila tonight? Was that me or you?
Think wine glass half full or half empty?
Yeah, too much mug wine.
This is tea. This is not wine. I have nothing with a W in it.
Okay, I'm gonna go off the board and say I will take
It's
Renarin.
not tea.
Renarin?
Respectable.
Yes, I do like Renarin. I love Renarin.
He's adorable.
He is.
He's not my favorite, but he's adorable.
I know. I like Rock.
Oh yeah.
He takes care of his family, man.
Absolutely.
Dude.
He's married though. He's got his whole wife.
Sharon, I'm sorry.
I don't have to read it. I just have to come to Wine Wednesday.
Exactly.
I'm so sorry.
I'm giving you a hard time.
And then in chapter 2, Kaladin gets sold into slavery.
Oh,
But like, is it really a spoiler?
That's not even in chapter 2. Isn't that before chapter 2?
Yeah.
It's like,
Chapter
That is
1.
who we all aspire to be. You know who my favorite is though? I freaking love Lopin. The Lopin is the best. Yes, and Dalinar, but Dalinar has baggage too.
everybody in
That's
that
one
freaking
way to put it,
series
Kate.
has
Don't they?
Yes, but
I mean,
burning baggage in the background here. Greg is just in his corner with his Shallan love.
Well, why wouldn't you love Shalom?
Shallan's the
hate
best.
Shallan. I don't
I like
understand.
oh my God,
I love
Pete,
her.
she's great.
I would die for an amazing cook. I would die to not have to be that person.
I like cooking.
I do too, but
Well, come to my house because I hate cooking.
yeah, but Kate, when you cooked for an entire year for 7 people,
That's
you
too
kind of
many.
gets old.
That's too
Because
many.
during COVID, there were 7 people in my house,
That's a lot of people.
and 5 of them were between the ages of 16 and 21.
So they ate enough for 2 people. So technically, you
You're
had
cooking
17.
for like 12 people.
Now I don't know how to not cook for 7 people, so we end up with leftovers for 2 months.
Oh my gosh, I should come up.
You
You
should.
didn't even say it right, Andrew. It's Gamgee. Is it that hard?
Oh, it's Alan's favorite character.
It's the best character in all of Lord of the Rings, and I will die on this hill for Samwise Gamgee.
Oh my goodness.
I will.
This is getting intense. How much wine have you drank, Kate?
Wait, no, this is good,
I
Andrew.
don't
She's
see-
leaving Kaladin for you.
Oh,
Ooh, we've got Yasna entering the equation, guys.
Yasna deserves to be here.
True. I
Yes.
always want more
I would
Yasna.
marry Yasna, but she
He
would
does deserve to be here.
Yasna's,
I love Yasna.
Yasna's awesome.
Yasna's
Are there any characters you guys have not yet talked about?
Yes.
Yes.
Plenty.
1,700 page books.
The thing is, though, like I really feel like not like anything that we've said on this particular break isn't really a spoiler.
No, I'm just giving you guys grief. I mean, Gwyn just kills off all his characters, so.
Oh no.
Yes, Pete. Yes, Pete. Yes.
Yeah,
Everyone but Alan.
except Alan.
or Frodo apparently, but you know.
Hobbits in general.
Yes.
Yeah, the hobbits are great.
Hello. I have another guest. Wow.
Which guest is this?
This is Bernie.
Oh,
Aw.
Hello, honey.
boy, you're very photogenic.
She is. She is 13 years old.
Oh.
Wants attention.
Aw.
She
Wants
says,
to hold your hand.
"Oh, she does." Paw. Yeah, thank you. She loves it.
Aw.
She'll lay here and she just wants me to hold her hand, and I will sit here and I'll read, and she'll just hold my paw. I think she watches. Yes, you're rude. The dog does not sing or read smut, Andrew. That would be Brianna, and she is not a dog. So she is my best friend. Rude. Milla's over there. My apartment's a mess. I'm not showing that on television or YouTube, which is
Television. They would not allow us on television.
Oh Lord, no, they would not. We would get kicked. We would get kicked off of television.
Has anyone ever watched Geordie Shore? Because if you ever watch that, we will never get kicked off of TV.
Geordie Shore or Jersey
Never.
Shore?
No, Geordie Shore is the British version, and it's freaking wild.
It's as wild as Love Island because that shit is wild.
I don't know. I've not seen Love Island, but Geordie Shore, there's like full-on nudity and full-on like softcore-ness. Like it's wild. It really is crazy.
No, Jake, no.
People come
That
into my lives.
would scare me. Why did the banner go up? Oh, because I probably didn't take it off. Which is how today is. Love Island is ridiculous, and I don't know if I could take anything worse than Love Island.
Oh.
I think that the show with the wildest concept that I've ever seen, and I don't actually remember the name of it, is a show where it was like the concept was sort of like matching people to date, but it was literally done by showing their private parts and nothing else. And the contestants were choosing who to go out with based on that.
On their junk?
And yeah, literally, like everything was shown, and it felt like a fever dream because this was a show that my friends showed me one night, like after we were home from the bar.
Oh
So-
no!
So, like I was drunk, and I'm like debating whether like it's a real thing or not because it seems like such a why?
Okay, this is getting Googled.
Is that a show me yours, I'll show you mine show? Is that what that is?
No, the other person doesn't have to show it. Yeah.
Hey,
Maybe they do. I don't remember. But
Actually, right now, I would prefer to choose somebody based on how neat they are.
Oh, it's a real thing. It's definitely a real thing, and I should not have clicked that link. It is called Naked Attraction.
oh
Wow.
my god.
Yes. It is a real live thing that exists.
I watched like 3 episodes of it.
Shut up. You are definitely way too young and innocent for this, but if you're too young and innocent for this, then you're too young and innocent for the Discord.
Yes.
I am now scarred. I am very much scarred now.
Well, at least I'm not the only one.
Yes, Jake. Whenever I watch some particularly terrible reality TV, it makes me think of like Idiocracy, and I don't know if any of you have ever seen that movie. Am I the only one who?
I hate that movie.
Electrolytes. It's what plants crave. And
Oh my god.
it's just so bad. It's about the downfall of humanity. If you haven't
It
seen
makes
it,
me feel a little bit better about my own life.
Did you just say a boot? I love it. How'd everybody else do? Greg, how far are you in Capital?
I finished chapter 1.
Hey, you finished what you wanted to. Yes, you do, Pete. I think you would particularly enjoy this movie.
I just finished work right now. Hooray.
Oh,
I hope it hasn't been too obvious that I've been working while I'm talking, but at least
No, not at all. Not at all.
Even if you were like, whatever.
It's important. You do you.
Yeah.
I have never like actually had like a work from home job like this to where like I can just do really whatever I want while I'm working. It's like so weird.
Are you liking your job?
Yeah, it can be a little bit of a pain in the ass. I don't know if I can say that. Sorry, it can be a pain. But
I'm sorry. It just sounded like you apologized for swearing by swearing again. Pete wants to know what your job is, and I don't give a crap. So
my job, I'm a reporter.
Oh.
I report for, it's called What Now Media Group. So I cover upcoming restaurants and retail brick and mortar stores coming to Denver and Phoenix.
That's so exciting.
Like, how do you do that without being there?
Because I just get like a lead, or I have all these little research tools that they've given me. So like I look for like building permits or liquor licenses or other articles that announce what's coming. And then I call the owners usually to be like, hey, so I have this tip that you're going here and doing that. And then I just talk to them.
That's cool.
I
am so happy for you.
To write about things.
I love that you write for work.
I know, and it pays really well. Like, I mean, I'm actually like a paid writer now, so it's great.
I'm so happy that everything worked out for you.
Press connection. It's funny. I just got invited to this VIP dinner in freaking Phoenix, and I'm like, well, crap. I live in freaking San Diego, so if anyone knows Joshana off of YouTube, she's out in Phoenix.
And Charmaine's in Phoenix.
Oh, is she? Oh, I should definitely send. Well, I sent it to Joshana already because they're like, yeah, your friend can come, but I'm like, cool.
When are you going?
Phoenix.
That would be so fun.
Out your way.
When are you going?
I'm not.
Oh.
No, that's why I gave it to Joshana.
Oh, I got it.
She's a good person to crash a party, I think.
I thought you meant like they were gonna let both of you come together.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Like it was a +1.
Yeah, +1, but I'm not coming.
That would be a really big trip out to Phoenix just to have a dinner.
Yeah, but it would be fun. And Phoenix is great. I'm from Phoenix, so.
Is it? I have not been.
I would have met you there because my parents live there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so happy for you, Andrew.
You could have seen on this hypothetical trip, Andrew.
Although Andrew lives 40 minutes from me, so like it's really easy for me to see Andrew.
Pete has the big comment here.
No, but it's like 15 hours to drive to get free food. Pete.
Worth.
Feels like so much work just to get a VIP dinner.
You're apparently now Clark Kent.
I'm so bothered.
Drama.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're Clark Kent. You're a reporter. You got the glasses.
No, I know what's happening.
Do you have
yeah, you're not wearing a button-up shirt that you can then like reveal that you're wearing Superman.
He is pretty super though.
Maybe I'll wear it out later on. Tonight's Welfare Wednesday, so it's $4 drinks at the bar that's right across the street now from where I live. So
yeah.
Once I'm here.
I'm so happy for you, Andrew, that everything came together.
Thank you.
I know how stressful it was for you.
Bad. July was a bad month, but here we are. And almost September all of a sudden. But
this is an important comment here. She's apparently a 50-year-old British woman who is posh.
Okay. All right. I'm into it.
Yes.
Potato, I feel like you could do well with my family.
We'll be both posh and British together.
Wait, Potato, does this mean that you could get Greg a bouncy castle?
A bouncy castle?
In England? Yes. This is more of like a layer upon layer upon layer of Discord jokes.
Oh my gosh.
Talk about
this is like an offshoot of a joke from like 10 months ago that was like a joke. Oh my gosh. I don't even know how to describe this.
Don't worry about it. Joke. Like it's just inside another joke. It's like his her brother. Oh my gosh, I was talking to Katrina the other day and I was really, really bored in class. And I drew out a pedigree of our Twitter family tree. And she was like, this is amazing. Do you think you could make it look like a fantasy tree? And so I made it on a Canva and I'll have to actually like post it somewhere because it's really cool. It's not. Kate's explanations are better than Greg's explanations. It is known.
Greg explain it.
Yes.
Kate, you weren't even there though.
That's like, but the fact that my explanation's better than yours, even though I wasn't there, means a lot.
Fake news.
Casey, I have a real question for you.
Yes.
How is Malice, and how much do you love it, and how wrong is Greg?
So I don't know if I have that many opinions yet, but I'm on page 58. So
Yeah, you got to give it another, like the beginning. Like I had to write names on the map in the beginning to figure out where everybody was.
yeah, I don't have a lot to say about it yet. It's drawing me in pretty well though. Like once the sprints end and you guys start talking, I have to look up and like reorient myself in the world for a second. I'm like, where am I and who am I? And then like then I'm good to go.
That's good.
That is the best.
I actually didn't mind the beginning of Malice too much. So
There's just a lot of characters
it
I
takes
found
a while.
that all begin with C.
the first
Yep.
They all begin with C.
100 pages or so, or like the first half of the book, I found a little slower, but like I'm somebody who doesn't mind likes slow pacing, so like that didn't bug me. I liked it.
Yeah, usually
then
I'm
the end
okay
is
with
wild.
like usually I'm okay with slower fantasy. Like most of oh god, which way do I point? Nope. Most of Robin Hobb's stuff is all slower, and I love her stuff. So I'm like usually okay with that.
You have all the pretty British versions too.
I do.
That's what I'm collecting as well.
I want them so bad, and I'm like, do I just drop the money on them now, or do I pretend like I'm not going to buy them and then slowly buy them over like 6 months?
I honestly I find them all used on like eBay, and it's not bad because the covers, since they kind of look like old paper, even if they come a little bit damaged, it doesn't look that bad. So like if they're a little bit warped or like a tiny bit stained, you almost can't notice because of the way the covers are.
So where'd you get them from?
Just eBay, honestly.
I may have to do that. I have so I have the illustrated editions of the Farseer trilogy, but I have these really awkward, like super old hardcovers of the live ship traders. And the third one is like way taller than the other two, and it's so annoying.
No.
I went through a phase where I was like, the story on the inside is the same. It doesn't matter what the books look like on the covers. And then I started BookTube, and then I looked at my bookshelf and was like, I lied to myself.
No, I am shallow about covers, and I always have been, and I just admit that.
Oh yeah.
My Dark Tower collection has every freaking size and shape of book.
Jake, I'm a big I really just love the original Farseer trilogy. It was the first one that I read, and like I have really vivid memories of reading it for the first time. And so that one just like, and if anyone has read Farseer and has not watched Ben's video that he just posted, it is hilarious. It's like 1.5 minutes, and
You only need to have read Assassin's Apprentice.
Yes, it was hilarious. I cried. I was laughing so hard at it.
Yeah,
I think I'm worse than Greg in that I haven't read all these books.
I mean, I haven't either.
Greg hasn't read any books, so
Yeah, that's true.
What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say I haven't finished Realm of the Elderlings yet. I'm like almost done with Tawny Man. I'm reading Fool's Fate next month. Like September 1st, I am starting Fool's Fate. But I think up until Tawny Man, Mad Ship was my favorite one. But I think it's Golden Fool now. I know that's like the one I just read, so that might be why. But this whole series, like every book that she has ever written, I think has made me cry.
Yeah.
But Golden Fool made me cry. And there wasn't even anything sad going on, which was like the achievement for me. It was just a really beautiful moment. I was just like, oh, so many feelings. And I just cried.
That's
So,
some
like,
of the best
there we
type
go.
of crying in books.
It is when you like actually have.
I
to
cried in Tyrant's Throne.
Oh, I still need to read those. I'm going to say that
So
about
good.
I have those. I have the first two on Kindle, and I have a bad habit of forgetting about my electronic books existing.
Yeah, the 700 books you have on Kindle. Yeah, that's me.
I just bought, there was like a Kindle sale the other day, and I got like Mask of Mirrors and a couple other like new ones that just came out that were like booktube darlings, and I've already forgotten which ones I bought.
I really wanted to buy Mask of Mirrors, and I just haven't, and I don't know why. And now I'm on like an unofficial.
Oh, you know what? Put it in your cart, and then we'll all convince you to do it. Just like
no, Grace. Grace, put it on your wish list. Everybody, Grace is graduating with her master's degree next week, so
no, not next week. No,
next month, whatever. She's a badass. And
I submitted my thesis though, my preliminary submission, and then my thesis defense is on September 23rd. So.
And what's your master's in?
Physiology and pharmacology.
Ooh.
So exciting. Now I'm looking for a job.
That's less fun.
It'll happen. I promise. I wish it's there.
I hope it's over in a couple months. I don't know how realistic that is, but we'll see. Also, thank you for the congratulations in the chat, guys. It's definitely a relief to have the first draft of it submitted, or the first, like, not, you know what I mean, the
Question, Grace. You did remember to change everything back from dragons, right?
Oh, so when I sent that to Klaus, I just copied and pasted like the first 4 pages of my thesis into a new document and then changed like a bunch of the words to dragons because I didn't want to make him read like 100 pages of.
Are you gonna post it for us to read it? Because I actually like 100% legitimately want to read it because I'm into science.
I actually will post it. I mean, I feel like I was saying to Kate, I feel like Greg, your Discord has the highest concentration of like people who might actually want to read it. So
yeah, I'll send it to my mom. She'll love it.
Your mom, who seems like the coolest mom ever. True
story.
When do you need your full suit of armor? September 23rd, Pete. Also, Potato, I commented on Klaus's when Klaus started doing his list of the 100 best like fantasy works. He said like it was only stuff that was published, not like anything that's coming out or whatever. And I commented and I was like, oh man, I was literally just about to publish the most influential book in fantasy next week. And he was like, well, maybe I can make an exception for you if it has dragons. So I like changed a bunch of stuff in my thesis so that it was about dragons, and then I sent it to him.
Oh, that's funny.
I think that's actually like, okay, I'm sorry, this is hilarious. I think that was really clever of you. This is hilarious. I have to take a picture of this to send to him.
Wait,
I'm just gonna find
are we talking about Klaus or are we talking about Greg?
Greg hasn't read anything to have opinions on.
My opinions on fantasy books are like pretty chill. Like my review of Malice was more chill than Klaus's, but I rated it lower than he did. So
I don't think you have the like vitriol in you that Klaus does.
Yeah, it's true. I do, but I hide it better, I think.
Yeah.
Klaus commented on my recent video telling me that he hopes for a Valor rant review. And I was like, you're just hoping for my suffering. Like, I put Valor in my 5-star predictions, so...
No, I'm allowed to have opinions. My Discord is literally based around me having opinions and people dunking on me.
It is based around Potato and Charmaine having opinions on your opinions.
Yes, exactly. If I didn't have opinions, I literally would not. I would have to leave BookTube.
How did my live show end up being everyone dunking on you? I feel
Yeah,
like it follows you wherever you go. Like it doesn't matter if it's your channel or your Discord.
It follows me around. I'm becoming like Alan or something. I don't know.
If everyone could vote, Birdie, you're gonna knock my computer down. Stop. If
was that the drunk one, Kate?
Yes, and she's being a brat right now. It's like they all can't pull your ponytail. Everybody teases you because they love you.
Aww.
There's my one warm fuzzy thing that I will say all day.
And I'll never let you forget it.
No, you won't. It won't happen. We should read again in a minute so we can get one last sprint done and I can.
Absolutely.
I agree, so I can read this time.
Yay!
Yay!
Yes,
Welcome.
I'm not studying me. So.
It's okay, we switched roles.
I know. Good thing I have a flashcard app on my iPad.
Why is Potato screaming so much in the comments right now?
Screaming Potato. Oh my gosh. Pete has a theory that I don't have 2 dogs. Let me see if
Have we ever seen them in the same room together?
I have seen
won't.
them, but I like this theory, so I might go with it.
My God, my apartment's a mess.
Oh, there's the proof.
There's 2.
I don't know how to do it. Aha! Why? This is why I can't play video games.
It's actually 1 dog, but it's cloned.
Greg,
It's cat dog.
It's body double.
Hologram.
It's a hologram. What am I doing with the phantoms? Fake news.
Fake news.
Clearly edited. If I had those kind of editing powers, I would
make yourself more dogs.
I would make myself more dogs, actually. I like this theory. I was prepared for your objections. Anita was coaching me with her lawyerly ways.
Anita, are you actually a lawyer?
I actually don't know what you do.
I literally know very little about Anita.
Anita, Grace, and I are planning epic Toronto vacations for spring break.
Absolutely. Everybody is invited to Toronto.
Yes.
Is Anita from Toronto?
She lives in Toronto.
Yeah.
She's from India, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from somewhere around Toronto.
Yes, for the Discord. Anita, what do you do in real life? I think it's what they want to know. If you can tell us.
Wait, save it for the Q&A. Save it for the Q&A.
Boring software engineer.
Yes, you've got to tell us your job in the Q&A, Anita.
So smart software engineer, then, I guess. You can tell us like your best work stories in this Q&A. It should be live because we'll just be super annoying in the chat.
Don't do your first video live. That is my one recommendation.
I guess that's true.
There are too many trolls.
I've still not gone live on my own channel. I'm terrified.
Just do it.
I'll
join you.
plan on doing a live because I'd be afraid that I'd schedule it and no one would show up.
That's what
we all would.
What happened to me?
That reminds me, I'm supposed to have a show tomorrow.
I am too. We're all with you. We're not
together.
What's your show?
It's my next Readers versus Writers with Abby Salter and June Chevalier, but it's already been recorded. I just haven't. I have not.
More people for Toronto vacation. You made a calendar. Of course you did. You're an accountant. You like spreadsheets. Excel is like your favorite thing. You dream in spreadsheets, Pete?
Pete really is pushing his calendar of booktube events.
Yes.
And I always forget about it every time.
Honestly, I'm here for it. Love a good spreadsheet.
It's true.
I really do.
I make them with all of the best intentions, and then I never, ever, ever update them. Actually,
I'm with you.
I did it in my master's program, and I have to make one for school now. But it takes so long.
Are you gonna make it for like deadlines and stuff?
Oh no! I hate deadlines. I'm a procrastinator.
Oh.
If I make a deadline, then I won't do anything. But if I don't have the deadline, I'll actually do the thing. But there's so many lectures that we have, and so I make one that basically is like, I've watched the lecture, I've taken notes for the lecture, I've made flashcards on Anki for the lecture, I have rewatched the lecture, and I have quizzed myself on the lecture, and then I mark all of those off as I do them so that I make sure I do them all before the exam. That was a lot. I'm sorry. We should read. It's 9:24.
No, that's very thorough. I think that's great.
So let's reconvene again at 50, and everybody enjoy your last reading sprint of the night. Don't forget to turn your mics off, guys. Hello. Is that creepy? Yeah, no, that was creepy.
Hello.
Andrew?
My hair, look, I need this hat on. This is too much. Really?
Sorry, you look like you're directing a Jungle Cruise.
Kids, you know, cruise.
Anita, yay!
It looks better when it's behind this way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yay.
Yay, Anita.
Greg left us. He ran away.
What else is new?
He's done. He's over it.
Maybe he melted into a puddle on the floor. Oh no, he is here. There is a Greg.
Greg still exists.
He does.
I don't believe it.
Fake news again. Here we go. All the lies. Now.
Looks like you seem to be a radio show host.
What?
I was wondering if it was creepy. I couldn't tell.
Yeah, you're hello.
I didn't want to like startle people. Now I know why Andrew does that thing where he like other wizard Andrew does it. He like claps louder, like you know you did in elementary school or whatever.
Yeah, I think I scared you once.
I was very
Like,
immersed in my
unintentionally.
book this time. So like I was like, what the heck am I hearing?
Whisper in the baths.
Yeah.
Yay, someone liked it. Good. Yeah, Greg, you scared the crap out of me once.
Yeah, I was not trying to. People usually say I have like an NPR voice or something.
You do.
You.
So
Mm-hmm.
You.
Mm-hmm. You could do the puzzle or whatever the heck it is. More champagne?
yes.
You just like stopped and glared for a second. Deer in the headlights. I've been caught.
This doesn't hold that much. I've had like 6 glasses and I've still got like a third of the bottle left. So
6 glasses, huh?
maybe. I don't know.
Greg, just drink from the bottle. Why are you even using food?
Andrew,
And update the emoji.
this
Yeah.
is for you. Pete's comments for you, Andrew.
That is the best emoji.
Well,
Okay, Andrew, I need to know, because I have been asking around. If I want to start reading Stephen King horror, no, I will never read it. I have personal reasons for never reading it. But other than it, where should I start?
Oh, The Shining.
The Shining is really scary. Yeah. The
But it's
Shining-
a good. It's a good scary. It's not like.
Shining. But I actually think I like Dr. Sleep more, but you can't read Dr. Sleep without.
You can't read Dr. Sleep first
Why?
because it's the sequel
Sequel to what?
The Shining.
to The Shining.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't know The Shining had a
The
sequel.
movie was fire too. Honestly, the movie for Dr. Sleep was probably one of my favorite Stephen King adaptations.
It was done really well. Dr. Sleep is pretty polarizing.
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
that's a weird person. I can't read that.
Okay.
Characters?
But I personally think also that Misery was a really scary book. But I'm a writer, so
That's the one I've had my eyes on, is Misery.
it was
That's
really
the
well.
one with Kathy Bates, right?
I want to watch the movie, but I don't want to watch it until I have read
Salem's Lot is amazing too.
the book.
I
What
didn't really like Salem's Lot that much.
Salem's
What's
Lot?
that?
I didn't really like Salem's Lot that much.
You didn't? I didn't. But I like. It was about much more atmospheric than some of his others.
Yeah.
If you are a dog lover, is it okay to read Pet Cemetery, or will I be like,
Why is someone being aggressive in the chat?
I don't know?
Well, I think you could read Pet Cemetery if you're still a dog lover. But
Would Pet Cemetery be an okay place to start?
I think so.
Because
Yeah.
I own The Shining and Pet Cemetery.
Yeah, I think that.
Pet Cemetery doesn't really have a it's really standalone, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't have
I
any
think
connection
it's
to
more just like, I don't know, because he said that it was like, in his opinion, the scariest book he'd written or whatever. I read it before I had my dog, So I kind of wonder if I would have like a different kind of like now that I have that like connection with my pet. I have thought about rereading it.
I mean, there is animal horror, so
Yeah.
like you have to be okay with that. Like I don't think Leslie could read it.
No.
I feel like I might be okay with it. I don't know. It might be hard, but it's not something that I immediately think of and go like,
Don't read it at night.
That. Fair.
I'm interested in Pet Sematary because I know Murphy Napier said so many good things about it.
She's the one that actually
Very
made
good.
me buy it.
Yeah, it was a good book.
It is good.
Yeah. I've been listening now that I've discovered that all of the Stephen King audiobooks are on Scribd. I've had a month this month. I've been listening to so much. I listened to Christine and The Long Walk and Billy Summers. I'm on The Talisman right now.
I loved Billy Summers.
Billy Summers was really good. Yeah, it was a good.
But it's not horror. It's definitely not. It's a thriller.
Oh, not at all.
And it's a really great character story about redemption and revenge.
Yeah.
I like Revenge. That's kind of weird. I'm
The cheerful way it was said, I think, really.
Kate said that with a dagger in her hand. You actually couldn't see.
Yeah, but it was more like a plastic knife.
I could
right?
give you
Like-
a really big paper cut and pour lemon juice on it. Sorry.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, stay down.
PTSD. When
Why
the
don't you
records were all made of
put
paper.
Lemon juice on it. Sorry, I just watched The Princess Bride the other day.
That's a good movie.
It's one of my favorite movies.
It's better.
Which movie?
The Princess Bride.
Oh my God, so funny.
I just saw a TikTok this morning that was a girl talking, and she had like put this TikTok out there for Mandy Patinkin, who, if you don't know, he plays Inigo Montoya. And she was talking about how The Princess Bride's been out for like 30 years. I can spoil the ending, geez. But like when Inigo is fighting Count Rugen, Six-Fingered Man, and he says, "I want my father back, you son of a bitch," that apparently Mandy Patinkin's father had died from cancer, and when he filmed that scene, he was thinking about how much he wanted his dad back, and she just told this story and was like, "I don't know if Mandy Patinkin will ever see this, but like, I just lost my father to cancer, and I just found this out, and I just want to know, like, is this true? Is this what you were thinking? Because it made the movie so much more important to me." And it was one of those TikToks where someone like responds, and it was Mandy Patinkin and his wife, and he was like crying, and she was crying, and he was like saying that it was true, and that when he was filming, and it was just so sweet, and I was not prepared to cry at 9 a.m.
That's so sweet.
Like,
That's like, yeah, that's not the first thing you think you're going to see when you wake up. Like, wow, emotions.
yes, emotions. So I love it. He's my favorite in that movie, but half of my quotes come from that movie. I have read the Princess Bride book, and it is different than the movie, especially the ending. I really enjoyed it. I think people who like the movie and are readers should read the book because it's fun.
Andrew's shaking his head now. You did a video, right, comparing the two?
I was not a fan of the book.
You were not a fan? See, I read the book before I saw the movie.
Oh, not me. I don't do that. I can't. I actually have a video on my channel where I vent about it, so I will leave it all in the video I've already done, or else I'll just go off.
I will watch it. I will watch it tonight.
I love the one on Neverending Story.
Oh yeah, that was a fun one. That's I love that book.
I'm a terrible child. I have never watched Neverending Story, and I have to plug my computer in or it's going to die and we're going to lose the stream.
Oh no.
Run!
Well, bye guys. It was nice. R.I.P.
Just like a distant screaming.
It's the revenge plot.
Yep. The revenge on Kate.
Go.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks.
This is the most entertaining thing.
Drill sergeant did not agree that you thought this was a great stream.
I am plugged in now.
Yay.
I have 6% battery on my computer. It was full when we started this.
That's actually a pretty good battery. Like, I don't think mine would last that long.
It's pretty decent for like a 2.5-year-old computer. So.
Yeah, that is pretty good.
Mine is plugged in 24/7 though, so I feel like that hurts my battery potential.
Casey.
I would, but I'm at a desktop. I do not have a working laptop right now.
I wish I had a desktop.
So like I could just reach down, but I don't think that's the same energy.
I would break the chain because my laptop's already plugged in. So it's
Yeah,
like,
so's mine.
No, but even if you can't run and get your laptop, I need your best running scream. Go.
No.
What if I don't scream when I run usually?
There's that.
I usually don't also scream. That's the.
Kate, you're the Phoebe of the group.
I am.
You are the Phoebe of the group.
Smelly cat. I do love Phoebe. She's my favorite. I say that I'm a mix of Phoebe and Rachel because I occasionally make Rachel's bad choices.
I think I'm Chandler.
I'm definitely Chandler.
You have to fight for the Chandler spot. Actually, Greg, you might be a little bit of Chandler and Joey because you don't share food.
That's true. I eat food too quickly for anyone to share it with me.
Yes, I can attest to that. That was my first like hateful commenter person, apparently, ever.
Aww.
Yeah.
Was that a hate? That dude? It wasn't even English.
No,
Well,
he kept
he had more afterwards.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. I missed it then.
No
I didn't see it.
Just do a video about Malazan
just
and you'll get some commenters.
I haven't read Malazan yet.
Oh, no, neither have I.
I don't plan to.
Another Chandler bong. You mean Mrs. Chenandler Bay or whatever the heck.
Chenandler bong.
Chenandler bong.
Chenandler. I love Chenandler.
That's my favorite episode of Friends ever.
Oh my god.
Is that when they switch apartments?
Yeah.
That's good.
That everybody finds out. It's so
good.
I haven't seen Friends for so long.
I
used to just like put Friends on while I was like studying for exams because I could watch it in the background while I was like not
without thinking,
sort of paying attention, but
like I own them all on DVD, but it's so much easier just on Netflix.
Yeah, it's on HBO Max now, and I ain't paying for that.
I have never seen Friends. Publicly admitting that, yeah.
Sad.
Never.
Oh,
Yeah.
how many people can you offend in one sentence? Just kidding.
I don't know.
I'm not offended. I'm just disappointed.
Well,
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Yeah.
I know. Everyone is. It's
That's
just
so
never happened.
cool.
What have you watched?
Me?
Yes.
Not much, honestly.
She reads books.
lots of them apparently.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Those are some very
I don't
nice
read, so.
I read a decent amount of books, but also once my brain's been going for so long in a day, very like occasionally I just need to tune it out. And I just, like relax.
I like shows and movies that don't make me like do too much work usually. I mean, sometimes I'll watch something a little bit more like, I don't know, requiring thought, but a lot of the times I'm like, nah, I'm just here to have fun.
Let's watch Friends, or I'll watch Bones again. That's kind of one of my go-to shows. But I am Chandler. Craig.
It's a true story.
Wait, who's the Ross of BookTube?
Alan's rants or the Ross.
Yes.
My sandwich. Hobbit.
I agree.
Oh my god, I love it so much. That's true. That's true. Don't.
Don't make anyone Ross.
No,
Oh,
Does anybody else have opinions on the
Don't
whole
make anyone Ross.
brother versus friends thing?
I love Ross.
What
Ross
did
is
you say?
objectively the worst.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. But yeah.
I don't know. I think Monica's the worst.
Ross is my best friend, actually. He's my twin.
Who's the Monica of BookTube?
Mm.
Abby?
Abby Salter?
I don't know.
Monica?
Mm.
She goes with the flow with like the TBRs and stuff, though.
I don't see
I
that.
feel like Monica would have her TBR planned for like the next 3 years.
Years.
That's like
Years.
Yeah,
Leslie.
you are Monica. You have your TBR for like 3 years. Leslie, yeah, maybe. Ross is whiny. Ross is like a douchebag disguised as a guy with good intentions.
Monica is probably the one that I'm least similar to. Maybe. I don't know.
We don't have any Monicas on our corner of BookTube.
I just can't cook. So,
same.
and I'm not that organized.
Is anyone that organized? Potato has 2 Potato, do you have 2 vacuums? Was it you who was talking about?
I feel like Potato is always cleaning. This is true.
A vacuum for the vacuum.
Yes.
Pete, who are you? Who would you self-identify as? I feel like everyone's mixed. It's like your Stormlight archive. Ooh, Casey, what is your order?
We're back.
Oh,
That's the word. Why did I do that?
I don't know. I feel like I should have an answer to that, and I don't.
Have you not taken the quiz?
There's a quiz.
I haven't.
I have to do it and make a video, and so you should do it and make a video.
Yeah, next video.
I did my video on it a while back, and I was very happy with my answers.
Are you a truth watcher or an edge dancer?
I'm a Windrunner
You're a
truth watcher. Wait, Windrunner Edge Dancer Truth Watcher, I think. Windrunner
All of the
and
good
Edge
ones.
Dancer were-
Excuse you. I am none of those things, Mr. Gregory LaPerre.
Yeah, so all of the good ones.
That's mean. I'm gonna block you again. I'm just kidding.
We're all Chandler. Pete is also Chandler.
This is blasphemy. Making a video.
No,
Exactly.
he's not Chandler, he's Chenandler.
Oh,
Chandler.
There's a difference there.
Pete has like some of the good parts of Ross, though. Like he has the Chandler puns, but he's like the less bad part of Ross.
I feel like Pete also has like you and Pete do like the facial expression things that Chandler does, like the really weird facial expression. Pete, you're an elf collar?
Nice.
I haven't taken this quiz either. I don't even know what.
I don't know what it is either.
I'm a truth watcher.
Are you?
I don't like identify with Ross. Like he's like literally my least favorite, but I always felt like I was him when he would try and talk to his friends about science and none of them cared.
Jake.
True.
That's
I
funny.
am none of those things. I am the weird one out. I am a light weaver.
Wait,
I'm by the artisan. I'm Shalon.
I'm second guessing myself now because all I remember is the top 3 that I got were all main characters.
Truth watchers, not a
I was
main
definitely a Windrunner though at the top. I'm just second guessing the other 2 that I got.
Aren't Alan and Christina both edge dancers?
I think so. A lot of people are edge dancers. Charmaine, Katrina,
I don't know what
Kate.
that means.
I like edge dancers. They're cool.
They are chill.
I like the slippy slidey. Can't talk about that in front of Sharon. Controversial character I love is an edge dancer.
By the time I get to Stormlight Archives,
Pete,
I won't
I know
remember
I
any of
do. I do forget.
There is proof. There
I
are
had a lot of existential crises in that video.
Maybe I'll just record my video after we're off of here. I got to figure out how to actually record myself.
Do you have a MacBook?
No. I have the Microsoft Surface Pro, which sucks.
You can go on Zoom with just yourself and do the screen share and just record as well, and it works.
There's also a way to just do the screen recording. I've done it before. I can't remember now, which is not helpful to you at all, is it? Huh?
Well, the reason I was curious is because there's an actual way, like on a MacBook, there's a keyboard shortcut where you can record your screen.
I just don't know how to like record myself and record my screen and get both of them on the same video. I just don't know how to do that.
You can just do like a picture-in-picture function where like you take video that you recorded of yourself and then just like put it on top of the whatever like you just recorded on your screen.
This is very trippy. I'm watching Grace while Grace is talking. But Grace, you are a windrunner.
What do you mean? Oh, you're watching my video.
Yes.
Is it QuickTime Player on a MacBook?
It is not QuickTime Player. It's an actual, like, there's different keyboard shortcuts. Like, for example, Command-Shift-3 screenshots your entire screen. Command-Shift-4 allows you to select a portion of your screen to screenshot. And then I'm pretty sure Command-Shift-5, like, offers you options where you can choose, like, dimensions on your screen and then start a screen record of, like, just the portion that you've selected. It worked well for me.
I use Movavi.
I use iMovie.
Fancy Mac person.
I mean, iMovie is like already on there. So.
Okay, so now that I have an iPad, I have iMovie, and so if I wanted to use iMovie, I probably could. Actually, do you think I could just record on my iPad?
I'm sure you could.
Yeah.
I've never tried that before.
I have.
Do not whine at me. Stop. My dog is whining at me. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do that.
Because I actually have to go and make food for everybody. So.
Okie dokie. Have a good night, Sharon.
So much fun.
Bye, Sharon.
Bye.
Bye, Sharon.
Bye, guys.
Thanks for coming.
I'm actually going to say goodnight as well because I want to do some more reading, but I also have to do the dishes that I neglected to do because I came on the stream.
Yeah, we probably should all say goodbye because it is 10:15-ish, and I have to be on campus for my first patient encounter tomorrow morning at 8 a.m.
That's so exciting. Oh my God.
Yeah, I have to like wear dress clothes and crap. And I don't have my white coat because it's getting embroidered, which is actually exciting. It's going to like have my name on it and stuff. So I won't have it until next week, but I get to like see people.
That's so exciting. Oh my God. Good luck.
Thank you guys. I'm hoping I can sleep. So, but it was wonderful having everyone here. Anyone in the comments watching and stuff, everybody's channels are linked down below, and you should subscribe to everyone because they're all wonderful people and put out wonderful content. And we will be back again next week for another Wine Wednesday. I think we're doing it on Gregory LaPerche's channel. So we will see you guys there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have a wonderful night, guys. Bye.
Good night.